After the European Union Parliament came out to pass a resolution, among those resolutions was sanctioning individuals in government, reducing on the help of the rogue regime in Uganda. Now government has retaliated by threatening those. Through the spokesperson of government, who is known as Chris BARYOMUNSI, he came out to say this. In fact, here's the tape.
They first of all lack information. I think many of them have even never stepped in Uganda. They just rely on what they read on social media. They should know that Ugandans have a right to freely choose leaders that they would want to govern them. If they prefer Bobi Wine Kyagulanyi, let them give him a seat somewhere in Europe. But for him to become a president, it has to be Ugandans to vote for you. They just don't know what they are talking about. First of all, the European Parliament must be reminded that we regained our independence on the 9th of October 1962. So we are an independent, sovereign country, and we take our own decisions.
That is Chris BARYOMUNSI. When you clearly hear the response of Chris BARYOMUNSI, you clearly see that it bears arrogance in it. These people, I don't know how these people think. When it is time to look for help outside the country, they need the European Union, America, etc. When it's time for the people who give them help to tell them off that you are abusing human rights, they tell us that we are independent. They don't waive independence when they are looking for help, when our army is being financed, when they are looking for medical covers, because most government officials, including ministers, when they get sick, they go to those European countries. It's the reason why every government official, when he dies, is flown from Sweden, America, England, etc. But when the same countries call on them to stop human rights abuses, that's where they drew the line. You clearly see that our Uganda is failing. So the purpose of this video, I've come to talk about the comments which were made by the government spokesperson, Chris BARYOMUNSI, what means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials you can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, the European Union Parliament, when it passes a resolution, it must not be taken lightly. If you read my last video, I came out to tell you that the European Union Parliament has interests, it can push through something and it can be done. The European Union has the biggest GDP among the countries that have the biggest GDP. So their policies can be binding. And the case in Uganda, we use systems of the West. For example, if America sanctions you, cannot do any business across the world because that's the system we use here in Uganda. So even the honchos within the NRM government, they feel scared because they know what it means. They know what it means to be sanctioned by the outside world. Secondly, this is how things start. When they were sanctioning Zimbabwe, those things used to pass, and Mugabe used to brush them off until the entire government was sanctioned. What I pray for is, I don't want them to sanction Uganda in its entirety because it will even affect the common man. I want them to sanction the leaders, even if it means passing the warrant of arrest for ICC, let it be passed. You cannot tell us that in an election you jail us, kill us, forceful disappearances. Okay, the deputy president of our opposition political party are taken, the opposition contender runs away, and when other countries tell you that you are doing bad, then you draw the line for independence. The same regime was when they were coming to power, because in the sowing the message seed, they said it all. They used to get help. Remember, even when they were fighting, Tanzania helped us in the 1986 war. Okay, Gaddafi was among the forces that helped General Kaguta Museveni. His wife was living in Sweden with children. So international community played a role. So the same people are telling us that when they are abusing our rights, the international community should stay silent. We live in a global village. In fact, internet brought us all together. Because I can know what's happening in America in the blink of an eye. I just go on my phone. I just on my TikTok. So they want to step on us, step on our neck and abuse us. Yet they don't want the repercussions that comes with that. The arrogance that's being exhibited. In fact, when you go on military commanders and spokesperson, whether one of them is sanctioned, they come out with the bravado. But at the end of the day, if you go out and look for those people who are sanctioned, like Baho and others, where are they? They are not even in their rank, because they know if they remain them with the good, proper positions, they cannot function. Okay? They cannot function. Abe Kandiho was sanctioned. You remind me which position he holds right now, because putting him in a position that requires him to move around, it will make the office inefficient. So sanctions work. For me, I keep on telling people that government should stop abusing its citizens through forceful disappearances, through arbitrary arrest. And most especially a government that came into power because of a revolution going against those things. It is so unfortunate. Of course, it's my opinion, yours truly, Mr. Makinde. Kabir Sulaiman Magal. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.